set it beforehand. I thought about it, so I looked at it, I thought I could preset the record on it so it does it every time. And I thought, but then no excuse to speak to Doreen. So
yeah, but somebody else beat me to it. I was late because my Wi-Fi wasn't working. Thank you.
Let me tell you something. Whatever you do not laugh at me when I tell you what happened today, all right? Promise? I promise you won't laugh. But you're laughing already, Marie. Promise you will not laugh. So anyway, you know, yesterday, those who were here yesterday realised I had a problem with my mouse. And the batteries are going on my mouse. So today, I sent my wife out. Well, I didn't send her out. She went shopping. I said, while you're out, can you buy me a new mouse? So she came home with this new mouse. And if you're not, Ron, this is that kind of mouse, not the kind of squeaky one that runs under the chair. You know, I sent out for a computer mouse. So anyway, she came back with this computer mouse. And I don't know if you know, she got it from Tesco's or one of these supermarkets. And they put it in such hard wrapping that trying to get into it, you need some kind of thermal lance or something to get the plastic off. And I didn't have, I told you not to laugh. So look, Jackie's laughing already. So I didn't have something sharp. So I used a key, right? So I opened this plastic and then I was trying to pull it apart. As I pulled it apart, the mouse shot out across the desk. And I felt sure that something had dropped on the floor. Well, if you know with these things, there's you get this little gizmo with it, see it? That plugs into the back of your computer and it makes your mouse wireless. So anyway, I've got my mouse and no gizmo. So if you see the state of my office here, I'm not going to show you. It's an absolute tip and there's stuff everywhere. So for an hour, I am looking for this gizmo. I've eventually swept underneath my desk. I've cleared everything. I've looked in every cup. I thought it's got to be here somewhere. For an hour, I was looking for this gizmo. So in the end, I gave up and I thought I'm going to buy it. And I had 10 minutes before my next client at 4 o'clock. So I said, I'm going to go and buy a new one. So I went to the computer shop and he said, yeah, he said, whatever it was. I said, I told him the story. I've just lost the little gizmo. He said, well, normally they're in the back. So if you take the thing off at the back of the, it's in the back of the thing, right? So I ended up, I bought another one just in case it wasn't. Get back and there it is in the back. And I spent an hour searching my office for this little gizmo.
In office now.
I told you not to laugh, Eileen. It's not very kind, is it? Mock the afflicted. But anyway, that was my kind of day. Right, so we're going to get into this in a minute. Let's make sure everyone's in. Look, I hope since last night that you've had time to really get to think about what your core reason for being is, and you've looked at the objections that have come up in your mind. Oh, you've written it all down, Eileen. Great. You know, and I hope you kind of today have spent today deleting some of those things. Have you?
Yeah.
Been a lot of blinking going on.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So today you've been deleting it. So I'm going to do one more thing. We're going to make sure that you completely deleted every objection, every decision that you made that may stop you from achieving that goal. I'm going to do that first by running the arrow on it. I'm going to put any last objections, any more limiting beliefs you have about achieving your goal in that space, and then we're going to run it the other way. We're going to get you to step into and feel into that goal that you have, your ikigai. I'm looking at Becky Roper here and I'm saying ikigai because I know she's going to agree.
Ikigai, yeah.
Ikigai, yeah. So you're going to step into that ikigai so you can feel it, because if you can feel what it feels like and how much fun it's going to be when you achieve it, then you're going to be inclined, is that right, Galen? Inclination towards getting it. Right word? Yes?
You have no sound, Galen.
No, I don't. A natural inclination, and how important it is to you, because if you write down how important it is to you, and remind yourself when you don't want to do it or you think you've lost interest, how important it is to you.
Yeah.
Right. That's really important too. And then how important and can, you know, and even before when you make your goal, you consider, can I have fun with this goal? And you ask the question, can this be fun for me? And you know, and everybody's version of fun is different, but you want the healthy form of fun that's your fun, nobody else's, because everybody's version of fun is not going to be the next person's version of fun. But you ask, can this be fun for me? And how, and when you know it can be fun, and how's it going to affect other areas of your life? Like if you've got a goal, body weights, you know, creating a body is important, because how is this going to affect the rest of my life? And if it's going to affect every part of your life, it's even more important than you imagined. So yeah, okay, I'll turn my mic back on.
So find the importance in it. Ask the question, how much fun is this going to be? If it's not going to be fun, remember when we started this kind of quest together, I said, find a way of living that's fun and enjoyable to do, so that when you get to your goal, you can stay there. Anyone can cabbage soup diet, as I said, for 8 weeks, scare off your neighbors, lose all your friends, but sooner or later, you've got to eat properly again. So find a way of living that's fun and enjoyable to do. So that's what Galen's saying here. Check in, step into that the ikigai that you've now got down to, having eliminated all the things that are around it, the objections, step into it, feel into it, say, how much fun is this? If it's not fun, then have a look at it again. Because, you know, we in these days, we can live to 90. My dad's 96. I don't see any kind of end to him really, but we can live to 90. How do we want to live? You know, for some of you, you know, that's at least 3 years away. So, you know, some of it's a bit longer, but, you know, feel into it, say, because if it's not fun, it's not gonna last. Let's say, how much fun can we have doing this? How important is it to us? Feel into it, make sure those things are there, and then you're going to be inclined toward doing it. And then it's going to be easy. It's no longer something you're striving for. Anything with the word striving for me, you know, put it out. Effort, put that word out as well. You've got to take action. You've got to do something, but it's got to be, like we said yesterday, when you decide to have a cup of coffee, you don't have to get motivated towards it. You just think, oh, I'm going to have a cup of coffee, and you're inclined to making it, and you get up and you do it. You don't be greatly motivated towards it. And it's the same when we find our ikigai. We say, okay, that's what now I know what I want. I know what's going to bring fun into my life. And I was saying to people, I did a buddy up with our group. I don't know if you know about it. We're doing this Jacquin Hypnosis Academy, and we're doing a diploma course, and we're doing these buddies and these buddy circles. I did a buddy circle today with 4 or 5 people. And again, I'm going to keep saying it because I'm not going to claim these things to be myself. I speak to Galen all the time, and I said to him, how much fun is it making money from changing people's life? How much fun are you going to get from being paid well for changing people's life? How much fun is changing people's lives? How much fun is that going to be? Because if you can find that, you no longer think, I've got to create a business. How much fun can I have? How many people can I help? And how much fun is that going to be? Because then the money will follow, rather than thinking, oh, now I've got to set up a business, and I've got to do this, and I've got to strive towards doing that. How much fun is this going to be? Because if we can make it fun, then we're going to be inclined to do it. So today, the next thing we're going to do is, because some of you today will have come up with objections when you've come up with, this is my reason for being. And these are the things that are holding me back from doing that. And then we're going to eliminate those first. I'm going to bring you out of hypnosis, and then I'm going to take you back into a deep state of hypnosis so you can actually experience your ikigai right now. So you know what it feels like. So you're not talking about something that's going to happen in the future. You're going to live as if this is happening, because if it's already happening, then your body and your mind will be working towards making that happen. as we said yesterday, well, as Galen said yesterday, you've been acing manifesting your whole life. Where you are right now, you've manifested that. You haven't even had to think about it. You didn't sometime when you were 13, some of you may thought, I'm going to be like that when I'm that age. But somehow or other, you've manifested the life and the experience you're having. If it's not exactly what you want, then now you know you can do this, and now you have a plan of how to do it. You can make those changes. And when you make this decision, it doesn't mean, right, I've made that decision, so this is it, because you're evolving. And what you see right now and what you feel right now, what you want right now is likely to change as you continue to evolve. And that's okay. You can revisit your ikigai. You can go through what Jessica put us through yesterday and just run that through, so you get back to where you are right here in this moment. And you can do it as often as you like. Do it once a month, because then you're going to continue to evolve. You don't have to say, well, I made that decision when I was 15, so it's just the way it is. You've evolved. Think about exactly how you want to be, because there is nothing to stop you achieving it. We have our physical limitations because we're an organism, and the organism ages and the organism dies. But we can be the best we can be at our age. We can be as happy as we can be. That's going to happen the same. And once we get past the fact that we are not just this physical being, I'm not a religious person, so I'm not saying, you know, the spirit, the soul, I'm not saying any of that stuff, but the essence of who you are. And here's the other thing. As long as someone remembers you, you're never gone. I have this, what I call my war cabinet. And if I have a question I need an answer to, I can't get that answer myself. You might want to think about this yourself. This is what I do. I go into hypnosis, and you all know how to do that now, go into self-hypnosis. And in my mind, and you visualize this however you want to visualize it, this is how I visualize it. There are 6 concrete steps. I don't know why they're concrete, but there's 6 concrete steps that lead down into this corridor. And in the corridor, there are 2 doors. So they're like doors to conference rooms. The second set of doors, I go into that room, and there's a conference table in there. And around that table are people, what I call my war cabinet, and it can change, but people that have been in my life. Some of them are still in my life, but some of them have been long dead. But they're people that have influenced me in my life. So my friend Gary Baker is a great businessman. He'll be sitting around the table. If I've got a business question, I'll put it on the table, and I expect him to pop up and say, well, I think you should do this, this, and this. If it's a personal thing about inner strength, then I had a friend, Richie Eels. He was completely fearless, and he died very young, probably because he was completely fearless. But he is around that table. So there are people around that table who have influenced me. Most of them, in fact, pretty much all of them I don't see. Some of them are still alive, but living in completely different parts of the world. And some of them are long dead. But I put the question on the table. I say, I need an answer to this question. And people will pop up and they'll give me advice. None of this stuff is taking place outside of my head. But in my mind, providing I have a memory of those people and they've influenced me, they're never completely gone. Do you understand what I'm saying? The essence of who they are still exists. Mm-hmm. It exists in my memory. It exists in the memory of anyone else that's known them, that have loved them, or have been influenced by them. So we all have that. And I believe that think about all the people's lives you've changed already. And think about it, all the time there are people out there that have a memory of you. You are never truly gone. You might be physically gone, but you're never truly gone. And who knows? Well, there might be other dimensions. I don't know. I'm living this life as if this is it. You know, I'm hoping there's something else, but I'm living this life as if this is it. I'm not going to waste 1 second of this life, just in case. So, but what I'm saying to you is, we are limited by our physical being. We can keep it as good as we can keep it. We can exercise it. We can feed it properly. We can hydrate it properly. We can give it the pleasure that it needs. We need physical touch. We need physical contact. We need all those things. Don't deny ourselves these things. We can say, oh no, I don't need those things. But for our own health, we need those things in our life. They did this thing years ago and research, whether this is true, but it's definitely on the internet, and I've heard it so many times it may be true. Back in the 1940s, they had 40 newborn children. If you've read my book, Enlightenment, you'll know it's in that book as well. I took 40 newborn babies and they put them into 2 separate units. And 20 of those babies were fed and they were changed, but they had minimum physical touch. No affection shown them, just their physical needs kept. And they were perfectly well because they were fed and they were changed, they were kept clean in a clean environment, but no minimum amount of contact verbally and minimum amount of touch. In the other unit, they were treated normally. They were loved, they were looked after by the people at carers that were looking after them. After 6 months, half of the babies in the first unit were dead. No reason, there wasn't any physical reason for them to die, but what they realized that we need physical touch. If we're going to thrive, if we're going to do that, and let's think about it, how often there's people who don't get touched for years. I think that's why masseurs are so good, and physiotherapists, and the thing with your feet, what do they call that? What is it?
In French, it's reflexology.
Reflexology. But at least you're getting physical touch. And I think that's as important as the manipulation. So we, as human beings, we need certain things for us to thrive. Not to survive, but to thrive, we need certain things. So we have a right to feel pleasure. We have a right to be loved. We have a right to experience those things when we have the opportunity to do it. So looking after our body and looking after what our body needs is fundamental. And know it's okay to do that. Love your body, love yourself, appreciate your body and look after it. But as I said, beyond that, there's more to us than our body. We know that, but we can look after it as best we can. I can't be as good as I was when I was 28, unless I do what I was doing when I was 28, and I can't do that. But I can be as good as I can be for 68. I can be as good as I can be for the age I am now. And that's my intention. But part of that is because my intention is to enjoy every single day. I'm looking for it. I'm actively looking for things that I can enjoy, because I know that I'm going to be healthier if I'm having fun than if I'm miserable. We can find it in different ways. So when we get to the second part of this today, when I'm asking you to get into your Ikigai, see and feel into it. If it's not fun, understand you can change aspects of it till it becomes fun. Make that one of your major goals. Is this fun? How important is it to me to be this? Because if you can find those two things, then you'll find the inclination to move toward it. Okay, so the first thing, I want you to get ready. The remnants of any limitations you have that would stop you from achieving this are going to be eliminated right here, right now, okay? So get yourself comfortable. That's right. You've pulled over, Sage, have you? Hope you're not still driving. Oh, good. Oh, that's okay. I've seen you put your little head thing on. I don't need to just settle back at 30 miles an hour down the road. Right, so get yourself comfortable. You know how to do this. Place your hands separately, place your legs separately. And when you're ready to do this and eliminate the last remnants of any limitations, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, allow your eyes to close. That's right, get settled, Ron. And I'm going to repeat these words again, and I want you just to repeat them in your mind. And as you do this, you're going to go even deeper into the most profound state of hypnosis. Before we start this, understand that for these next few minutes that we have together, You are all that matters to me. Nothing else matters to me other than you. Know that I care about you and I want you to be well and I want you to be happy. So just repeat these words in your mind. I am completely calm and relaxed. I am completely calm and relaxed. I am completely calm and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. My right arm is heavy and relaxed. My right arm is heavy and relaxed. My right arm is heavy and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. My left arm is heavy and relaxed. My left arm is heavy and relaxed. My left arm is heavy and relaxed. I am completely calm and relaxed. My right leg is heavy and relaxed. My right leg is heavy and relaxed. My right leg is heavy and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. My left leg is heavy and relaxed. My left leg is heavy and relaxed. My left leg is heavy and relaxed. My mind and body are completely calm and relaxed. I recognize the good within me. Thank you. I care about you. And I want you to be well. And now as you go deeper and deeper into hypnosis, even deeper than before, less and less aware of yourself as a physical being, more and more aware of yourself as a mind and the essence of who you are, that intangible part of your being, the observer, the passenger within that physical form, starts to separate from your physical form and leaves your body in that chair for a while. Imagine you're drifting further and further away from your physical being. Nothing bothers or affects you, nothing disturbs you. Imagine you're just dropping down through space and time, down toward that place of profound, deep hypnosis, into the most profound, deep trance state, where everything becomes possible, everything becomes doable. And as you drift into that space, my voice, my words going to drift with you to become a part of your experience now. Every word I say is going to take you deeper and deeper into that wonderful feeling. And the deeper you go, the better you're going to feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you're going to go. Imagine that's happening automatically. You're drifting down to the most profound state of bliss. And just when you think you can't go any deeper into that wonderful feeling, my voice is going to take you 10 times deeper. I want you to enjoy every moment. Deeper, deeper, deeper down. As you drift into that space, my voice, my words will drift with you to become a part of your experience now. Everything I say now becomes your reality. Every suggestion I give you, your mind and body will act upon at a molecular, cellular level, is now your reality. You have a conscious mind and an unconscious mind. And that unconscious mind, the back of the mind, can continue to hear, to understand, respond to those things I might say without the need for you to do anything at all. It's so much easier for the conscious mind simply to relax and enjoy that letting go. That's right. Letting go even of the effort it takes to make the effort that it might take. To tell the exact position, arms, legs, or the entire body now that seems to drift through time and space. That wonderful free floating place, that's right, of effortless relaxation and letting go. Allowing events to occur in their own time, in their own way, as you drift as a mind. And that mind drifts without boundaries, without borders, without limits. See yourself out there. It's the new year, 2021. You're creating, or you've created, the body, the health, the happiness you want. And I want you to notice the way you move, the fun you're having in that body. I want you to step into that body and feel that fun right now. Feel what that feels like. How much fun is it to have created that body you want? How much fun is it to have created the life you want? That's right. Step into that body. Feel what it feels like. Look back to now and notice those changes that you continue to make along the way that led you to that wonderful feeling. And as you do that, once again, notice how far away you've drifted from your body. See your body in that chair from way, way off. Imagine you're drifting higher and higher, drifting away from this planet. Once again, drifting so high that you can look down and you can see that beautiful blue planet Earth below you, that incredible planet that we inhabit. And just once again, think how special you are to have landed on this planet. Of all the planets in the universe, you landed on this planet, this incredible blue planet. And just once again, think about how incredible you are. You are the greatest creation in this universe. There is nothing else like you. Put down all those doubts you had about yourself as a person, as a physical being. Put them down and recognize just how incredible creation you are. Of all the planets in the universe, of all the people on this planet, there is nothing else like you. You are unique, you are beautiful, you are incredible. Just feel it for a moment. Step into that incredible feeling. Step into it. Feel, appreciate your body right now in this moment. The pleasure you've had, the pleasure you can have, the love that you can feel, the love that you can give. Feel it now and recognize right in this moment you are everything you need to be. Feel it now. You're already a whole being. You understand you can appreciate love. You can appreciate fun, you can appreciate pleasure without needing to be in that space you're in now. And whenever you want to return to this space, you just repeat that word relax in your mind. And you will return to this understanding, to this space you're in now. How good it is and how much fun is it to be alive in this moment, to appreciate people around you, to appreciate the journey you've already been on and you're already on. All those incredible people that you've met, people that have loved you, people that have learned from and you have learned from you. Feel it now. Now in your mind's eye, see that target, a massive target down below you. You can see it like an archery target. You can see those bands, you can see the very center. Now in the center of that target is the very last remnants of any objections, any limitations, any decisions you made that have held you back from achieving that ikigai, from being everything you want to be, to being the reason for being. They're all stacked in that bullseye. Every remnant of every nasty word that was ever said to you, every limiting belief that was ever placed on you is in the center of that target. Get ready, because in a moment I'm going to make this sound. As I make that sound, you are going to be fired, shot like an arrow, straight through the center of that target. And straight out the other side in a millisecond. But get ready, because the last remnants of those limiting beliefs, those decisions that you made that held you back, the negative voices that were placed in your head, any hurt, pain, and sadness being placed on you over your lifetime that's held you back, is going to be eliminated. And it is going to be the most incredible thing, a liberation. So get ready. As I make that sound, you're going to be fired, shot like an arrow, straight through that target. You are going to recognize how incredible you are when you reach the other side of that target. You're going to recognize how lovable you are. Get ready. Now you're out the other side, just drifting in that incredible space. Once again, just feel the love now. Feel the love you have for yourself, and feel it now in the very core of your being, that white hot nuclear powered ball of love. Feel it, an understanding of just how incredible you are. Feel it exploding out now through your body, spreading into every cell, every fiber. Feel the healing power of that love in your body. Feel it now. Every limiting belief that was ever placed on you, gone from your mind. They were never real in the first place. You were born in this planet, and you were born with love in you. Any limitations you've ever had have ever been placed on you. Go back to that moment now. Imagine just going back to the very first moment you experienced on this planet. That beautiful child, with all the potential that beautiful child has. Now let go of any limitations that were placed on that child. Do it now. Every angry word, every limiting belief, every limiting opinion, let it go now. Get back to that feeling right now where you are just pure love, where you are just pure potential. Get back to it now, because you've always been that. You always are that. Feel it now. And see what I see. Believe what I believe about you. Now drift across the other side of the room so you can see yourself in that chair. And notice the difference in your body, in your face, now that you are free. Feel it now. And only when your unconscious mind, that part of you, the instinctive survival part of your being that knows your true potential, that always has known it, Only when that part of you has made the changes at a molecular, cellular level that will allow you the freedom to be what you deserve to be, the ikigai, the reason for your being, the things that you love, the things that you're good at, the things that are fun to do. Only then will you drift back over to your body, drop down into your body in that chair, go even deeper into hypnosis. That's right. 10 times deeper, 100 times deeper. And I want you to enjoy every moment. Know it's okay to feel that good. Feel that liberation now. And know that all of those limiting beliefs you had were never yours in the first place. They were never real. Someone else's opinion. And they're gone. Harder you try and remember what they felt like, the further away they go. Try and hear that negative voice in your mind. Find it's being silenced. It cannot stand the power of that love within you. It's shriveled under the heat of that love. All that's left is that feeling of fun, that feeling of joy, that full potential that you had the moment you took your first breath, before the rubbish was placed on you, before those limiting beliefs were placed on you. Feel it now. How good is that? How much fun is that? In a moment, I'm going to count to 5 and you'll drift back up, but you're going to bring this feeling with you. So get ready. 1, feeling wonderful. 2, to achieve and maintain your reason for being. 3, freedom from every limitation. 4, feel a force of that love and energy now flooding your body and your mind. 5, eyes opening, feeling absolutely incredible. Okay, excellent. Okay, right. Now, if you've written down your ikigai, if you've written that down and you know your reason for being, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to step into that and we're going to feel into it. And you're going to ask the question again, does it fit? Does it give you the joy that you want? As I said yesterday, it's like ordering a dress or a suit off the internet. It might look really good from a distance. When you get it and you put it on, you think, no, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't give me the effect that I want. And if that is the case, then I want you to just look at this again and just tweak it. You know, you might just take a couple of buttons off that suit, or you might put a flower on your dress. I don't know. But think about how you can change that. And you might be able to tweak it. If you can't be tweaked, then you can just send it back and get another dress. You can change it completely. You don't have to say, right, this is it. And because now you have the tools to do this. You have neutral to go to, because you're going to make that decision in a moment. When you make the decision to live your life how you want to live it, make sure you're in neutral when you make that decision. So you can take the right actions, get the right outcome, okay? So I want you to think about it now. Just take a couple of seconds to look at that, what you decided you wanted yesterday. Look at it. And then when you're ready, just close your eyes and step into it, feel into it. Make sure it fits. Make sure that all of the objections are gone, which they should have done now. And does it feel fun? And is it important to you? So ask those questions. Is it important? Is it fun? Does it give you joy? Does it fit? Okay. And then just drift back, open your eyes. So is the answer yes to all of those things? Does it fit? Does it give you joy? Is it fun? Is it important? I want you to just nod your head if that's the case. We're going to take you to the next stage where we're going to anchor this, all right? Right, so I'm going to take you back into hypnosis. And I'm going to, because in hypnosis, we can, anything we can imagine in a waking state there are no limits when you're in hypnosis. And I want you this time to, when you're in hypnosis, I'm going to ask you to go back into that feeling and get right back into it. So you absolutely experience it. And then I'm going to anchor it so that you know you can live in that space. And instead of thinking, I'm going to be this, I want you to feel it as if it's right now. So then what would happen is your body and your mind will do everything to maintain it for you. And you'll find yourself just doing it. Okay. So when you're ready to do this, once again, you can do this even easier this time. I want you to take that breath in. As you breathe out, allow your eyes to close. Remember what it felt like a moment ago listening to my voice. As you remember that now, you're going to go right back into that feeling, even deeper than before. Imagine it's happening automatically. With your eyes closed, you can continue to relax. Although at times you may be more aware of some things than you were before. Sounds in the room, sound of my voice, sounds outside the room, the comfort of the chair, the temperature in the room, certain sensations, the beating of your heart, and the thoughts and images that drift into your mind automatically. Once again, think about the people you love, the people that bring you joy, the people that are fun to be around in your life. Think about those people now. The people that bring you fun, that when you think about them, they make you smile. Think about those people in your life right now that lift you up, that are there to lift you up because they care about you, they love you, they want to make you laugh, they want to make you smile. Think about those people now and feel that right now. Because with the eyes closed, it becomes easier to become more and more aware of a variety of things that otherwise may go overlooked or ignored, thoughts and feelings, sensations. The alteration of awareness as the mind begins, that gradual letting go. That's right, once again, letting go even of the effort it takes to be aware of exactly where the arms are positioned, or the hands or fingers. Even the effort it takes to be aware of which leg seems to relax more quickly or completely than the other may seem to be too much effort to bother making. It's so much easier simply to relax and enjoy that letting go. A drifting down toward a place of peaceful, calm, inner awareness. A place that almost seems to give off signals that directs awareness down toward it, into it. More and more comfortably, more and more effortlessly, more and more completely and deeply than before. I can wonder whether you're aware that you've drifted deeply into hypnosis. Because the deeper you go, the better it feels. And the better you feel, the deeper it goes. 10, 20, 100 times deeper now. And as you drift into that wonderful space, I'd like your unconscious mind to just automatically move toward your reason for being. Notice how you're inclined to move toward it automatically without even thinking or trying, because now you know how you want to be, how you want to feel. And notice how you're just drifting toward it now. And when you're there, I want you to drop into it and ask those questions. Is this fun? That's right. See that smile on your face when you felt that right then. Is this important? Feel that now. Notice that all of the objections are gone. Notice that all the limiting beliefs have gone. The decisions you'd made that held you back are gone. And now you can just experience that feeling. And make that decision now to have that experience. Get into that neutral so you can make that decision now. This is how you want to live. This is what you want to experience. This is the experience you want to create. I'd like your unconscious mind to make those changes now that will allow you to experience this and live it and love it and enjoy it and have fun with it, because it's important for you to have fun. It's important for you to enjoy. And feel it now, from today. No matter what's going on around you, you can live in this space. To love without needing to be loved. To enjoy without needing to enjoy. You're in this space and you're going to stay in this space. And no matter what goes on around you, you'll deal with it. And you'll deal with it from a platform of strength. Because you know who you are. You know what you want. You're going to experience life at a different level. And you'll find yourself just taking the right actions. Just inclined to do it because it's what you want. Without any stress, without any effort. And you know exactly what you need to do. There are no doubts. You'll find yourself just moving towards it without even thinking or trying. Because now you know exactly where you're going. And you're in that space now. And your unconscious mind now knows exactly your reason for being. And it wants you to thrive. That's what it's there for. And now it has a clear direction. You'll just find yourself inclined to do it. Because it's fun. Because it's important. Because it's you. Just stay in that space for a while and feel into that fun. Feel it now. The joy of being. How much fun is that? From that space you can achieve anything. Financial goals, spiritual goals, physical goals, emotional goals. Now those doors are all open to you because now you have a clear direction. And this wonderful feeling you're feeling now, this understanding of you as the most incredible creation, just how incredible and beautiful you are as a woman, as a man, as a being, that's going to stay with you. How much fun is it to feel that now? That's right. I'd like your unconscious mind to make those changes now that will allow you to exist in that space and still function in the outside world. To function even better because there is no stress on you. Feel it now. It's just love, freedom, joy, and fun. In a moment, I'm going to count to 10. every suggestion you've just given yourself about your life, your body will act upon. Without hesitation, it's now your reality. On 8, your eyes will open, you're going to feel incredible. And on 10, this feeling you have now will exist forever within you. No matter what's going on around you, you will handle it. You will deal with it. No matter what happens to your physical being, you'll know that's not who you are. You are far, far more than that. So get ready as I count to 10. On 8, your eyes will open. You are going to feel incredible. A new understanding. A moment of enlightenment. And on 10, that wonderful feeling of empowerment, of love for yourself, appreciation for yourself. It's going to grow stronger day by day. No, it's okay to feel that good. 1, feeling absolutely wonderful. 2, to achieve the things you want to achieve, do it brilliantly. Do it in fun. Do it in love. 3, a feeling of freedom from every opinion, every limitation that ever held you back. It was never real anyway. Imagine that's happened and there's nothing you can do about that. It's done. It's gone. 4, feel a force of that love and energy for every cell of your body now. 5, feel incredibly alive. 6, 7, 8, eyes opening, feeling absolutely wonderful. 9, 10. Excellent. Nice to see you all. Well, I hope it was a nice trip. I hope you now understand just how fabulous you are and how beautiful you are. And I mean you, Ron, and I mean you, David, as well. Just how incredible you are as a human being. Just think about it for a moment. Start to love yourself a bit better. Treat yourself with kindness because you are worth it. Who's the little one in the back there, Nella? Don't know who it is, but yeah. So who is it? Put your mic on so I can hear.
It's my niece,
What's her name?
Juliana.
Hi, Juliana.
Yeah, I hypnotize her quite often. And she
Yeah.
loves it.
Good, good.
Yeah.
She'll be a hypnotist one day, I'm sure.
Yeah, I tell her she's Superwoman and she's very powerful.
Yeah. But truth is, she is. So are you. And now now you understand that. Look, I hope you enjoyed this evening. Thanks, Galen, for what you did yesterday and for talking today again. As I said, you know, we all need people in our life who hold a mirror up. Galen is that friend of mine who holds the mirror up, says, look at yourself, even when I don't want to. And we all need someone like that. So, and she's, as you saw, if you were here yesterday, you understand that, you know, I still, sometimes I don't understand her and she'll say something and I really don't understand her. But then the next morning I wake up, I know exactly what she meant to say. And it's always kind of life changing. So thanks, Galen. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you. Thanks, Doreen, for being my switch on recorder person. And all of you, you know, and I've loved this trip. And I know we've got another week to go, but maybe we'll find an excuse to carry on into the new year and see if there's anything else we want to do from there on in. But I'd like to think that you do have a different understanding about your worth and your value. And you are looking after yourself a bit better. And well, not even a bit better, but look after yourself. Treat yourself. Treat your body with the kindness it deserves. Treat yourself with the kindness you deserve. And know it's okay to enjoy. Find the fun wherever you can in everything you do, because it's healing in itself. Just having fun is healing. And your body is in a different state when you're having fun. So wherever you can find it, seek it out and ask the question, is this fun? And if it's not, and you don't have to do it, then don't do it. See what happens. How are you today, Diana?
I'm good, thank you. And I slept last night.
Very good. See?
Yeah, very pleased.
And the pain's down. Almost
Yes.
gone.
Well, there's still 2, but that's great.
Good. Good. Okay. Well,
I'm working on it, going into neutral and all that.
Good. Look at me, Diana.
Pardon?
Look at me in the camera. Look straight at me.
I am.
I don't know, it'll be 5 minutes from now, 10 minutes from now, when you suddenly realise you're not experiencing that pain at all. And when that happens, you're going to text me and say, Freddie, I love you. All right, look.
Right then.
I absolutely enjoy every minute of this. So providing I can think of other things to talk about, it won't be this, because now you've got your ikigai and you're living it. So I fully expect these numbers to drop, because you won't need me anymore. You don't need me now. You never have needed me, but we won't have anything to talk about. But if you've got something you still think, right, this is what, let's look, instead of thinking about things that you now need to change, negative stuff, which I don't believe you have anymore, think about something you'd like to achieve in your life. It might be anything you want. And then over this next week, because I won't start again until Monday, the next week's the last week. And I've managed to find something to say every day, which I'm amazed at. So if you can think of something to do over this next week, but think how you want to feel in 2021, or something you want to achieve in 2021. And then generally, if it's kind of generic, then I'll just hypnotize you for the sake of it. It might be that we just have 10, 15 minutes just going into trance. Or if you'd like me to teach you how to use some of these techniques, rather than just using them on you, just think, oh, I'd like to learn how to do the arrow. I'd like to learn how to do the time machine for someone else, take them back, show them how to eliminate a negative trauma from the past. Or it might be that you want somebody to teach you just how to do some simple inductions. I'm happy to do that, because I think everyone should know how to do hypnosis. I know a lot of you are hypnotherapists already, but if there's anything you think, yeah, I'd like to learn that, then ask me. And then when we're doing this work next week, I'll do my utmost to teach you. You need to speed up or slow down, Ron?
A hypnotist once told me, in order to go fast, you have to slow down. And I go like I'm in a race car. I go too fast. I need to learn to slow down and pace better.
Well, just ask when you made the decision to speak quickly, and then say, when did I make that decision? Delete it and decide to speak a bit slower. Make another decision. Of course you can do it, Ron. You can do it. I want you to be passionate. What another
Have a good night, everybody.
And you, Ron. But you know, I'm here for you. So, you know, if you ever need me to speak to me and do something, want to practice on me at some point, don't speak too slow, because I've only got a certain amount of time.
I need all the practice I can get. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.
You, take care. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you, Anita, Doreen, Jamsey, Sage, Eileen, Annalore, Nella, and her little one, Marie, David. Nice to see you here. Diana, Jackie, it's always great to see you. I hope you're enjoying all of it. Arena, nice to see you. Petra, I think I've named it. Sarah, I think I've named everybody. If I've left anyone out, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Gayleen, nice to see you as well, Gayleen. Oh, yeah, I think that's everyone. Okay, look, have a lovely evening wherever you are, a lovely morning, and I'll see you again Monday.
The weekend.
Oh, the weekend, those are on the course, the weekend, and we've got our graduation party on Sunday. And I think Anthony's asking me to play us out with a song, so I'm taking requests. Anything can be played on 3 chords, A, D, and G. If I can play them on those 3 chords, I'll play you a song. All right, look, just have a wonderful time, and make sure you enjoy everything. Have some fun. All right, take care. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye-bye. See you
Bye,
soon.
everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.